Okay, so back in the 1920s, Union-busted Pinkertons claimed to see a strange creature sneaking around the forest of Appalachia, the Were-Possum. So yeah, it would be old school, 1920s, Appalachian. Okay, so we either find a real picture of, an Appalachian forest, or one that, just through vegetation and geography can reasonably be an Appalachian forest. And we add a humanoid possum creature. So yes, we're doing were-possums. They're great. I love opossums. They're so cute. So it's gonna be one of those where we ride the line between creepy and funny or cute. I love that kind of thing, when you use the language of horror and an image that's supposed to be creepy, but you do that with something that's cute, so that it just challenges that, so it, I don't know, becomes funnier. So yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you, Graham. Hey, Dikwat. So, we have no pictures yet. I figured we'd start from scratch, from the beginning of the process. Let's try and find pictures and go through the whole thing. Also, Zane, if you guys don't know, let me link to Zane's stuff. Is Zane's a voice actor and very, very funny. So the informal agreement that we reached is that I do this, but Zane has to voice it. I create the image, so Zane has to create the sound. You're not obligated to, by the way. I just thought it would be funny. So let's see. Let's first just jump into browser. And let's try and find pictures. So I'm thinking we'll start with Picroll. We're trying to find some real historical pictures of an Appalachian forest. Let's look for, very simply, Appalachia forest. See if we find, let's filter that by year. Anything before the 60s and after the late 19th century should be good. Seems like we have music for some reason. You want to, good. Okay, maybe it would be better if we looked for the name of a state, of a US state, and forests. That'll probably give us some better results. Hey, Dapper! Way too long, absolutely. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Oh, what you got for me there, Zane? Ooh, oh, that's a fun picture. Oh, it's so small though. Oh my god, should it be playing dead? I felt like it should be trying to be menacing, but being cute at the same time. Like a screeching little possum. But let's quickly look through Tenai and see if we can find bigger versions of this image, and Google as well. Seems like there's an Alamy. Okay, let's see. Wikimedia has it. It is exactly as big though. But I like Appalachian logging. That might be a good search to do. Let's see. Anything like this should give us old school pictures. Hey, this is Alaska. You liars. Okay, what states does the Appalachian forest cover? 'Cause I have no idea about US geography. What is this photo? You scare me. I'm gonna open it in my second account. Where did you find this? Were you looking for opossums on Wikimedia, Laz? West Virginia. Yes, thank you. Let's look for West Virginia forest first. And again, filter by year. I hate that this site doesn't remember the year filters when you change the search. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted to see. There is a super good collection of the National Forest Service that usually catalogs their pictures by state. That is what I wanted to look. Why I wanted to look for states. You might actually recognize these little like stickers and these kind of cardboard album pages, because I've actually included them in a picture before. Kind of adapted that style with the sticker. So, I love that one, Laz. Yeah, it seems like we have a lot. Okay, if we filter by state, we definitely have a ton. So let's just give it a quick look. There is a bunch of them with logging as well. Yeah, so that'll be a ton of good base images. Guy's just measuring a tree. Oh yeah, seems like we won't have a problem at all finding pictures, which is good. And that's the measuring. Ooh, okay. Seems like we have a flash photo. Probably taken at night or in pretty dark conditions. What we do have is a beautiful negative space here. So we have loggers taking down a tree, and this just blank space that's perfect to add something with like two bright eyes, just breaking that darkness. How about that? For now it's my favorite contender, but there's probably going to be a bunch of similar ones. So actually, just looking through this, we seem to have a bunch of similar ones, which is great. Also, with this white website covering my face, I look like a ghost once again. Okay, this one seems a bit smaller. Also, let me take those links before they're far gone in chat, Laz. Thank you. That was cute. Okay, this one's good. Similar vibe. This one, you can see the guy more clearly cutting the log. This one's a bit harder to see, I'd say. I mean, it's still fairly obvious. But again, great blank space here for a creepy creature. Same there, felling a tree. And the space behind is a little bit brighter, but it's still fairly useful, it seems. And similar vibes here. This one, we might have a little, like this guy is with his face looking towards the camera, as opposed to the others where the guys are a little bit more anonymous. This guy being so prominent might kind of drag our eyes towards his face and not make us notice the possum. Oh, this one seems good. I mean, we have a super cool silhouette of the guy with the axe, and we have an ass. But here's what I was thinking with this. My first thought was removing the ass guy, I'm sorry ass guy, and having the possum here just lurking. That guy got cake, pixelated cake. Also, got a bunch more water than usual today, because keep getting up to get water, so that should help. Gotta have Dumpy if you're taking down trees. True that. You know, that's one of the good things about the US. I know I like to as is European tradition, I like to say all the bad things about the US, but one of the good things about the US is their policy with government agencies and public domain. By default, by law, anything published, any image or anything in general published by a US government agency cannot be copyrighted. So it's automatically in the public domain. So every picture that NASA has uploaded, it's free for everyone to use. Every picture by as silly as the National Forest Service. Like, who needs this? I do. I've used National Forest Service images so many times thanks to that. Anyway, that's a tangent. This one we looked at already. Okay, we got a bunch of similar ones here, but let's keep looking a little bit, see what else we can find. This is still West Virginia. We can move it to Virginia or any other state if we want more pictures. Horses, okay. I still think that the ones we're looking at here with the dark backgrounds with the flash are pretty hard to beat, because we have some just super clear negative space to use, and most of the daylight pictures of forests are really hard to put anything in, because here, like, it's really complicated. There's a lot of foliage, like there's a lot going on around our subject here. So adding the Were-Possum here would just kind of blend in, I think, which would just kind of defeat the purpose of the image. Thank you, Dapper. You have a good look. See, again, any daytime picture is much harder to use. Unless you got something like this, you got a clear sky background. But again, these ones are not too, I don't know. You do have some trees in the background, but I'd prefer some forests. Ooh. A deer. Phone freeze auto reset of the stream. Oh no. Is the Twitch app being annoying again? Is this logging? No, road construction. I mean, it would still work with the background. I love the machine here too. That's a very cool machine. What's this? Soil studies. Archimp enthusiast, thank you for the follow. Also Galanor Bright Eye, which I missed. Thank you. Yeah, it does look very pretty. Very forested, right? Oh, here's another one. Oh my god, the guy with the little tie. Assistant Ranger Meekings making upper blaze mark on the hardwood at the selective cutting operation. A bear! Wait, hold on. Maybe the bear could be removed and we could have a... Oh, a den tree. Oh, I mean, that would be a good idea as well. It's... The hard thing is it would be to make the Were-Possum kind of pop against the background. It would probably need to be something fairly similar to the bear, where it's very dark and we don't get a lot of detail out of it. So it can, you know, pop against the background. But I do love the idea of it just coming from a tree, from the hollow inside of a tree. That's a fun idea as well. Or we can have a winter forest here, that's nice as well. Oh, another one with really good negative space here. But this guy's not really like it. I like the ones where they're cutting a tree better, because it feels like, you know, the Were-Possum is out there protecting the forest, and this guy's not really doing anything. Maybe like foraging or something. I don't like cutting down trees. Lot effects. Damn, that's a good picture. I'll keep it in my little picture collection of stuff that I don't know where to use. Why not? And as you guys can see, the National Forest Service has a lot of images. Here's the bear again, but yeah, it's just this huge collection. Eritrea? That's how you pronounce it. Welcome. Also, I regret to inform you all that I will not be trying to imitate the Appalachian accent at any point during the stream, and anything that sounds like it will be a coincidence, because it is a very hard accent. Can't you only select nighttime pictures? If they're tagged as nighttime, but they won't be. Neighbors had a black bear in the backyard the other day. Oh, nice. Black bears are, as I understand, fairly harmless, right? Because we don't have black bears over here. Well, definitely not over here where I live currently, because it's an island, but in Asturias where I used to live, it's a very forested area, but there are no black bears. There's only brown bears, and those They're not as big as grizzlies, the ones in Europe, but they're still pretty pretty dangerous. They were just super rare until recently because they were nearly extinct. But lately the numbers have been bouncing back. So they start to, actually during the pandemic when everybody was stuck at home, they actually started prowling into villages because there was no one on the streets. So I guess they felt safe enough to go into villages, and you had pictures of just bears, these huge bears digging through the trash. It was kind of surreal, considering that they were pretty much extinct only a number of years ago. Are there still bears in the Pyrenees? Probably in the Pyrenees, probably. But Asturias is not near the Pyrenees. It's to the west of that. We do have our own big mountain range, which is where those bears live. And wolf numbers have also been making a comeback. Okay, seems like we're starting to get unrelated pictures, so we probably ran out of the relevant ones, but look at this! Oh my god! Hey Vectel, happy to see wolves bouncing back. Yeah, I'm happy to as well. I mean, always like, there's always going to be pushback because, you know, they'll start attacking livestock, etc., and that'll harm the smaller production, like not the industrial, how do you call that, like livestock things. It'll hurt the little guy way more, so there's also that convo to be had. But yeah, I do like the wolves coming back. I don't know what's going on with that sheep, but it's cool. It's very woolly. I always stop whenever I'm looking through pictures. I always stop when there's a cool animal. I can't help myself. Broadcloak Stam, thank you for the follow. Okay, anyway, we've run out of relevant pictures. I think we could just change West Virginia here to Virginia and see if there is anything good at a quick look. The search for Virginia will probably also include the ones for West Virginia because it contains the same word, but we'll give it a quick look, see if there's any cool like logging pictures. There's the hunter here. Oh, the hunter one is good. It works in all my slow responses. No worries, Mechtel. Oh, this one could be good. We don't have as good of negative space in it, but let's see, more hunters. Same guy, actually. Got some more loggers. And here's that one again. So yes, we're getting repeat pictures here. So let me just do a quick scan so I don't bore you guys. Oh, the music, thank you. I actually have a command for the playlist. There you go, if you want to listen to it on your own. It's a very big playlist. Mostly a lot of video game music, video game covers, and music that is specifically saved for streams. All instrumental. Historical trees. Oh, nice. Got another similar one of someone cutting wood, but this one doesn't have a nice place for a Were-Possum. Not as good here either. Okay. You know what we should do, I think? Just using the same years, search for possums. See if we get some old pictures of possums. No luck. Let's see. Sure. Yes. I mean, not that we're... Oh my god, this is actually very good though. Oh, possum also gives us results. I think you can't you spell it both ways? Oh my god. Just the absolute goblin mode here. Oh, that's an amazing picture. Truly, that is the most creature ever. Possum is a European version. Oh. Let's see. Firmly grasping the boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just going absolutely goblin mode. I love that. This one just out of focus. Absolutely lovely. I mean, I think we could use this, right? Is it the same one as this? I mean, it does have the same vibe for sure. How funny would it be to use this as the face for our Were-Possum? I think it's definitely the same picture, or the same possum, because the pictures are tagged the same thing. 5629, 5629. Yep. And 52529. It's pure Were-Possum energy for sure. I absolutely love these three pictures. I wish I could know more about this possum. Like, what's... Who is it? Why is this opossum so well documented? Why is everyone holding this opossum? What's his story? You can actually answer that? Really? Please tell us. Let's check out the Library of Congress. Just search for the opossum here. Is it 2 P's? Opossum 1 P. Okay. There it is. Oh wait, another one. His name was Billy Possum? You're kidding. Hold on. Is there any? Let's look up Billy Possum. Oh, Billy Possum. Oh. You're kidding. Oh, that's so good. President Herbert Hoover and his family adopted an opossum in the Hoover Menagerie in 1929, named him Billy Possum. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, I can't believe this specific opossum has a history like that. And not only that, we can use those pictures. Also, here's another one. Oh my god. I just love these images. It was well documented. Yeah, I mean, we're downloading these images. Ooh, more lore for Billy Possum? That's Coolidge, right? That's the one. No, Hooper. Just the way that it's being held, the poor thing. Secretary of the Navy. I love that it's just all these, you know, important and powerful people from the time holding this possum. Absolutely lovely. Okay, is this downloaded? Did it download? Where's it stuck? Let me download the image, goddammit. There we go. This one's very good as well. Why can't I find it? It's from the Library of Congress. Oh, because it's written as possum without the O. Look at White House possum. And I always download images from the source, from the Library of Congress in this case, because you'll often find better versions of the image. RGV Draw, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, these two are downloading. Let's see. Well, this one's fun, but the possum is not like super well focused, so I don't think we'll be able to use it in any case. Okay, let's check what background image we'll use. My favorites are this one, the one with the ass, removing this person and adding the possum here. This one is very good as well, if the scan is good enough, because if the scan is not super high quality, we really won't get a lot to work with. I saw possum on Twitter and I came. Good, welcome. Due to the low body temperature, possums have a natural resistance to rabies. Ooh, interesting. Powerful little boys. Okay, so all these pictures are in the National Archives catalog, which is another good source of images. Let's start with this one. So logging, felling, Virginia National Forest Service, yada yada. Look it up here. Again, as always, going straight to the source whenever possible. Images, please. Oh god. Are these all gonna be like little folders that we have to look through? Well, tell me that. No, okay, we're good. They were just a little bit down the line. Okay, perfect. Let's see how big this one is. Oh yeah. So as you can see, the quality here is like way better than the one you can get over on the source. Like, just let's zoom into this. Yeah, give it a second. Let's zoom into this guy's ass, and here you can clearly see the difference. The difference is in the ass. Possums look like gremlins. They do. In the best way possible. Okay, so we got this one. Also got that one right next to it. It does seem like the quality is good. Oh yeah, we can definitely use this. See, if the scan is good, you'll get some amazing quality out of things. Like, you can zoom into a specific part of an image and still retain a lot of quality. Okay, let's go with those we have downloaded for now. Just see if they work, because they're my favorites, so if they work well, we'll start from there. So, let us jump into Photoshop. My downloads folder up. Let's start with these. And of course, like, the main thing is that the base image is historical, and we can use that as a base. For the rest of the images, in this case, like the opossum and stuff, we don't need to have old historical pictures. That's not usually necessary. But these ones are fun, so... Okay, so we'll do a different crop. Let's see. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, I think. Gotta rotate that image. Rotate everything inside it. Let's just zoom into this. And then do a little crop because we don't need it to be that tall. That looks about right. Though we can still move things a little bit. We do have some wiggle room. And the quality here is very good. Like, the fact that we can see the stripes in the pants and little things like that. Very good scan. Okay, so I'm sorry for this guy's ass, but it will be removed. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Gonna mercilessly remove this person's ass. Everyone say goodbye to it. Rest in peace. Bye bye, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna try and pick from different areas, so it's not all the same scratches repeating over and over. It will probably not be too noticeable, but still. So long, booty bob. don't remove the guy with the axe, because I love the guy with the axe. It has such a cool pose. It's instantly readable that these guys are felling a tree, while this guy's just standing out there. But it's true that we do lose an ass in the process. Axe versus ass. The axe won this round. Better luck next time, ass. Debate as old as time. Okay, so you're reaching. It's gonna be slightly hard. This part here, which is the part where the pants and the tree intersect. I'm gonna try to keep the tree as intact as possible. Would anyone care or notice if we removed it? No, probably not, but I don't know. Sometimes I have these ideas. I need to keep them. Make ass guy an emote to honor his memory. Ass guy just became an instant mascot of the stream. I love that. Imagine being alive all those years ago, oblivious to the knowledge that one day people across the world on the internet would uncover a photo of you, comment on your ass, and call you ass guy. And then delete you from existence. Only like the span of 15 minutes. Like, imagine living your whole life and suddenly you're remembered in this way. What a world we live in. Rip ass guy. There it goes. Gone like a memory. Some still say that if you listen closely, you can hear that ass rip. Anyway, let's go on to do the Were-Possum. So what we're gonna need is an opossum face, some part of an opossum body, and then part of a human body to combine them. Maybe some clothes or something. Also, hold on, let me mute myself for a second. There we go. The bloodline of ass guys strong in cage. His descendants walk the earth with thunderous claps. Should we leave it at like 1% opacity? Like it's still there. You really look closely. I'm kidding. It is a very good remix. Okay, what's the best face out of these two for our angry opossum? The ghost of an ass. The ghostly apparition of ass. Phantasm. Oh my god. Phantasm is very good. God damn it. A faint memory, the distant clapping. Okay, let's do a quick selection here. Let's see, it'll be probably a bit of a messy selection because the hair is going to be slightly annoying. Also, don't worry about the camera going all weird while I do this. It's Photoshop. That's just Photoshop being Photoshop. Also, it did not do this part well. Make it try again. Desperately trying to think of ass ghost puns. Oh, come on, Photoshop. I'm explicitly telling you to select the other part. It doesn't want to. It simply doesn't want to. Are opossums good pets? Do people have them as pets? I don't know. I'm very unfamiliar with opossums, except for like, you know, pictures of them being cute on the internet. Because we don't have them over in Europe. To me, they're just strange little fellas. It's so good. I mean, obviously, I just selected the whole body because if I didn't, the Photoshop selection tool would be confused. But the intention is to keep the face, maybe part of the body, maybe the little hands. Those are cute. Ship it. That's it. It's done. Oh, there's a slight bit of color in this picture. For now, what we'll do is just put a black and white on top of everything. Did I remove this? Yes. The ghosts keep in shape. They exercise regularly. Why does a possum look like that? Because they are funny little guys. We need another explanation. Okay, let's see if this tool helps out with the messy hair, especially the one around the face here. Oof, it kind of messed it up. It's actually slightly better. Okay, that's better. I don't think we'll use this part of the body here, but we can clean up the selection in case we do need some furry textures later. I mean, the good thing about using an old picture for our subject as well, the subject being the possum, is that it will have that strange contrast that is a bit hard to replicate with modern pictures. It's It's hard to explain, but it has a little bit more of an old picture vibe. They're just silly little dudes, exactly. Blue Noir, thank you for the follow. Don't know anything about Photoshop, so what you're doing looks like magic to me. It's not that hard to learn, honestly. I'd recommend anybody that wants to try it out, just go ahead, give it a try. Honestly, you can do like, there's a 70-30 rule, is that with only 30% of the knowledge of Photoshop, just knowing the basic things, knowing how to operate the basic stuff, you can do 70% of things. Let's try and pick out those little floaty hairs. Add a black layer behind it. Oh, and that's white. Black, there we go. You too can spread misinformation. Bring back the ass. Use it as the opossums. Hey, Will Milky. So this actually, I was mentioning that at the beginning of the stream, that there's this very specific combination of things where you use the language of horror. So the type of image that you usually use for horror to add a creepy creature to, but you add something cute or funny to it, and that disconnect between what your brain expects to be horror and the result, which is just this silly dude. That, I don't know, I like that. It's funny. So you've probably seen me do that a bunch of times already. Most recently with the Yeepy, the little TBH, or the autism creature, which I've also been told it's a name for it. This little guy. Fuck. This kind of thing. It's really funny to use that, the visual language of horror, to do funny things. Had no idea he made a noise. Yeah, I've usually seen it with that little yippee soundbite, which is from if I recall correctly, from a German kid playing Fortnite. Yeah, there's a Know You Meme entry on it. Okay, there we go. We got the little hairs. They're not the most visible, maybe. But they're kind of hard to pick out against the background because they're really just out of focus. So we had to more or less make them up. They work, I think. Also, I realize now, seeing against the dark background, I realize there's a lot of messy areas. Ooh. What's that? Huh. Little guy. There's a little guy on my screen. What's up with that? How does... Okay, hold on. How did that little guy appear on my screen? Who are you? What are you? Oh, I think we're just seeing a little bit of the background. There he is. Made him HD. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't know, I must have used the eraser or something. Okay, back to a little guy here. We did catch part of the hand in the process, so let's remove that. I do want to keep this little hairs because it feels like, I don't know if opossums do that, but when a cat or a dog makes their hair all pointy to make themselves look bigger when they feel threatened. Well, similar thing, I don't know, I feel like it would match. If the Were-Possum is trying to scare all these people away. Yeah, Twitch Mobile is just certainly an app. Maybe watching from a regular browser might work. I don't know if that works on mobile though. I'm afraid I can't help much with that. Okay, that is one hand removed. Switch to music. Okay, what's your guys' favorite local cryptid? Not necessarily local to your area, but like a really specific cryptid that only exists in this little town or something like that, like a specific urban legend of a place. You know, your Loveland Frogman, Fresno Nightcrawlers. The ones that usually have a place name in their names. Look at that big dumb face. The Catman of Greenock. I haven't heard of that. Can you tell me a bit more about it? Oh, the Jersey Devil, that's a classic. Might not be a cryptid, maybe just an actual guy. I talked about that one once, the Catman of Greenock. Can't say I remember it, but I have very bad memory. Does like state count? Sure, why not? Okay, so we do have a nice face. I don't know exactly what parts we'll be using, if we'll only cut out the face. Use a different body. Could definitely do that. Grassman? Grassman? I don't think I heard of that one. Were-Possum, yes. It is slowly materializing. Okay, now I would like... I like Zane's idea was having it be in overalls. We would need to find a picture of someone in overalls in kind of maybe a crouching position, something like that. And just cut out the overalls, put it over Were-Possum's body. Let's see. What could we look for to get this kind of thing? Also, that's the thing here is that it would need to be clothing that's appropriate to the time. So we can't go with super modern overalls. It has to feel like, you know, 1920s. So maybe actually getting, because some of these loggers are wearing overalls. Using the S-man's ass? No, because it's facing backwards. So we can't use it. Unless the Were-Possum has a very strange posture. Where it's pointing both its ass and its face towards us. True, overalls are pretty timeless. But I have a feeling that we might find within these pictures of people logging, we might have some good overalls, or you know, like working pants, something that'll work for what we need. Can we just... oh, we can just click on them and get this. Okay. We do have a crouching position, but the arm here is taking up a lot of space. Ditch Panthers, which is just the name kids use for mountain lions. Oh, interesting. Ditch Panthers. Okay, so we do have a couple of people crouching, not exactly overalls, but I feel like this kind of working pants would definitely fit. Ditch Panther is a very good name, so I feel like I should... No, that doesn't change much if I turn this off while I'm on browser. Let's give these a look. I mean, these pants could work as well. Okay, do we have any more pages of these? Oh, we do. Oh, we do have some crouching here. Not the right angle. They're coming to give it a follow. That's ominous. I like it. Ooh, okay. One of these might work. I mean, they're not overalls, they're just pants with, how do you call them? Suspenders? But they're crouching, which could work with sort of like creeping up position. I think from this page help. Let's give it a look. Appalachian history. I mean, it'll depend on the specific image. Those are good overalls, and how big we can get a scan of it. Oh, this is some good overalls. See, the problem is finding one that is in a posture, because we don't want to have the Were-Possum just standing up straight, kind of posing for the photo. This is why I was looking for... Did I open this? Which is why I was looking for people crouching. Let's download a few of these. Let's see here. Oh, this one could be good. If we found a better scan of it, let's give it a quick look. Apparently someone used it as a Spotify cover. We got it Getty Images, but they don't give us the... So it might be down from Getty Images. Yeah, just redirects us. So no luck with this. It's unfortunately too small, but that's a very good picture. I forgot we had this open. Okay, we do have a lot of tabs open, which is I'm scrolling through them. Let's see what we have downloaded. This one, do we have it? We don't. Okay, let's download this one. Did we... Hold on, we already have that one, I think. Yeah. Let's get this one as well. Okay. Let's see what we can do with these. Just plop them in there and see what can be done. Okay, so this one here, we got, you know, these kind of work pants, suspenders. I wouldn't put a shirt on the Were-Possum. Maybe it's just wearing work pants and suspenders, and then it's just, you know, furry possum textures under it. That'll be fun. It's not only a Were-Possum, but a shirtless Were-Possum. And the good thing is that this image is very similar to the one we have as the background. The Were-Possum has a job. I'm thinking it's normally one of the workers, one of the loggers, that in the nights of the full moon just turns into a Were-Possum and starts attacking the others. So that's why it's wearing the same kind of clothing as the others. Or just like any local person, like farmer or worker. Okay, there's a kind of a shitty cut, but we'll see. We'll see if we can use it as a base. Okay, This needs to be way bigger. Okay, comparing these pants to the other persons, since they have a similar posture. Just need to be slightly smaller. Okay, Laz, sounds good. Sorry, we're having problems with the stream. Hope they're better next time. You have a good night. Remember, ask Kai. Let his example clap eternally in your hearts. How beautiful. Thank you, Laz. Okay, so now we have to sort of reconstruct a little bit of these pants. Or you know what? Let's do something else. Let's, for now, let's just reveal the arms, which will then cover in possum textures. What do you think about this texture? Oh, this posture, sorry. I feel like it's a pretty fun creeping up, kind of just like in the middle of getting into the frame. Obviously the arms and body are still human, but the idea would be to change this into little possum arms with their little hands. No, the Were-Possum already has a voice, and it's Zane. Once this is done, it'll be voiced by Zane, which is very important. Just a little body. I love that. Okay, I was thinking, let's make a copy of that layer. And just select this arm out. Who? Zane, who commissioned this image. And who is also a voice actor. Let me link to his stuff again. Because y'all should go listen to him. It's very funny. He also once did a little audio thing based on one of my Megalomorpha edits, the one in the circus, which was amazing. Okay, so we put this under the face. We cover the arm with this. Oh yes, let's Actually, let's listen to the remix thing. Because I was about to find it, but then I was too lazy to do so. It's a good thing you did it for me. Hold on, let me... let's go to browser. Drag that in. So if you remember this... Hold on. This story about the giant ants, you might have seen a more recent version of it where we touched some of the images and fixed a typo, very important. So if you remember that story.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Turner Brothers Circus.
Lovely.
Now let's have a big hand for the star of tonight's show. Mermix, the Amazonian mammoth ant. Now, folks, do not be afraid. Though Mermix has mandibles that could cut a man in two, and a hard chitinous shell that renders him all but impervious to harm, why, he's just a big old softy. In fact, here comes his good friend Gizmo the Clown.
The clown.
Hey, Gizmo, give Mermix a nice big smooch for the crowd. Show everyone he's a romantic deep down. See, folks, he's a love bug. Gizmo, give him a little custard pie. Ants love sweets, right? Then feed it, you idiot. Don't throw it at him. Now, everyone remain calm. Please. Oh, God, get him out of there. Someone get a crowbar. Right, shut him open. Turn that off.
Love that. The sound design is amazing, by the way. I love how there's all the crowd sounds, the little for the clown. Just lovely. Okay. Click on again. Great stuff. Now there's two of them. They're multiplying. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're multiplying. Oh, you should, Zane, you should definitely do the Pinkertons thing, because that would tie it very nicely to the historical time. It would be fun. I think, well, I'll leave that up to you, but it would be fun to take it like extremely seriously, while the image is this kind of goofy possum man. Take it as an extremely serious and dangerous thing, because that would, you know, that would clash a little bit, and that'd be funny. Hey Sora, welcome back. And Inverse Midis, thank you for the follow. Or Midas, I have no idea how to English. Eye drop tastes awful. You shouldn't drink those, Sora. I know what you mean. They do leave a bad taste. No, I think Sora means that when you put eye drops in, part of it will go through the tear ducts into your nose, and you'll kind of taste some of it. It does leave a bit of taste in your mouth. I think that's what they mean. Okay, so let's use that for the torso and the back here. Oh wait, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Let me go back. Now I should apply that cut. That way I can use the hair I cut before. So now the real layer is this, instead of being the whole thing. Oh my god. It just looks very silly and I love it. I think we should move this arm a bit though. Don't know exactly what to do with it. Trying to find like a better silhouette for it. Just moving it around, seeing what happens. Let me hide the UI so we can see what we're doing. My biggest problem here is that the posture doesn't feel super readable. Okay, let's try out another one of the base pictures we've got. See if we can get something better. I mean, this one like about to strike. We'd technically mostly be using just the pants, but this one's also a bit confusing. This is the one we used. Maybe this. Let's jump into browser and the same way we're looking for logging before, or for forest before, let's just look for logging. Because that seems to give us the best results in terms of, you know, people in overalls crouching, which is a very specific thing to look for. Let's look for Virginia logging. That here. Okay, there's some more stuff here. Are you moving, Mechtel? I guess it's moving time. Everyone's moving at this time. I mean, this person, perhaps, we could crouch the position a bit more. We could just modify it a bit. Let's put that down as a maybe. Within Aqua, just joined. Where do you get all the photos? Oh, sorry, you forgot the thing you set up. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll just copy it. You forgot your own command. There it is. Posted it myself. You can check that list, Aqua, and see all the sites where I get my images from. Okay, where were we? Yes. Oh, this one's very good. Overalls. I mean, the pants are wet because, you know, they're wading through a river, but they're not covered in water, so we can actually use the full pants. So if this has a good scan, that might be the best one yet. Megalists. Yes. Thank you, Sora. Okay, so again, it's from Catalog Archives. Virginia Lake, Rainy Lake Lumber Company log driving scene. God, it's a long thing. There it is. That's our picture. Let's see how good the scan is. That doesn't seem very good. Is that the best they have? Hold on. Let's hit download. Oh no. It turns out it was a very bad scan. That's sad. Keep looking a bit. Or let's see if there's any others from that same person or same moment. It just seems like the one. There's this one too, though. No, but it's gonna be just as bad. Okay, so no luck with that. This one could be good. Not the best crouching posture, though. Again, not a terrible one. Give it another quick look, though. What a specific thing to look for, right? Person in overalls crouching. Office of War Information photograph. Okay, interesting. Again, not the best posture, but it could potentially work. That's a very good picture, by the way. Oh, stereograph. This was the very first virtual reality there was. They figured out pretty soon after discovering photography that if you actually had two little cameras right next to each other at the same distance as eyes, you could take a double photo that was essentially like photos from slightly different angles, and you could watch that through a little wooden implement that would separate each photo. It just had like a thing here in the middle, so each eye would be seeing one of the photos, and it felt like a 3D image. That was called a stereograph, and they were very popular for a while. So a lot of the pictures you'll find when you look for old stuff might be stereographs. Farmers. Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. Okay, let's finish this search, see if we find anything else. Okay, let's look for cotton farmer. Sharecroppers. That's good as well. Let's look here. We do have overalls. This would be very good if we had the full legs. Let's see, we need more people crouching. Oh, I guess this was page 4. Yeah, because I just changed the URL. So it's getting warm in here today. Good thing I got fresh water. Let's see, this one's not bad. I don't know if it feels like they're kind of crouching, like they're creeping up behind you, but could be a nice picture. Save it on the side. The bottle sound again, yes, you will have to deal with that. But when it gets warm, it's the best way of keeping cool. I will try to limit the bottle sounds by just opening it away from the mic, but yeah, probably not gonna be able to get rid of them entirely. Okay, let's try sharecroppers. Gotta keep hydrated, exactly. That goes for all of y'all. Drink your water. Oh, seems like we have delightful pictures of ye old child labor. What happens when you don't do laws? This one, I mean, we're kind of missing a leg here, but it could be nice. It's also from the Library of Congress, which pretty much assures that the image will be very high quality. Yeah, that's true. Back in the day when having kids would bring in money instead of instead of being incredibly expensive. But also we don't have child labor now, which is nice. Let's see. I think we might be able to get by with that. Which one is it? This one here. You said child labor, but my brain heard parental leave. I mean, the US barely gets parental leave either, right? Not too knowledgeable about that. But I know that in terms of labor laws, the US is a bit behind. And this one's pretty good too. Not to say that parental leave laws are amazing in Spain. Could be better, but... But it's not terrible either. Okay, let's see. Maybe this image, for some reason, it's not showing up. Yep, it is. Okay, let's let those download. Machame? I don't know how to pronounce that. Welcome. History with treating workers respectfully is not great, to put it lightly. Yeah, I've heard so. Ooh, Uncle Bob. I love this guy. Historical interpreter. Okay, let's take a look at what we have. I think those images are downloading. My man, Aoki. I just love that Possum face. It's so good. Okay, I'm still wondering what could be done with this. Because it's not bad, but I don't know if the posture could be reinterpreted as, you know, creeping behind. Just give it a quick look, see what we can do with it. Maybe something like this. So we remove this arm, kind of strategically hide it. We have one arm here that, I don't know what I just did there, misclicked. Would that work like that? No, it has to be flipped again. History of the War for Unionization in West Virginia. It's very interesting. Upsetting and bloody. I've not heard about that. Was that a full-on workers' revolution type deal? Specifically with coal mining. Oh, we have a very similar story in another place I'm in currently, but in Asturias, where I come from, where they did a full-on, workers' revolution, and literally, like, for a while, were formed a completely independent government till they had to go and quell it, by which I mean suppress it by force. Battle of Blair Mountain. Let me look that up on my second screen so I can read it later. Blair Mountain. Labor uprising. Whoa. Oh yeah, I'll definitely read about that. Sounds very interesting. Private planes were hired to drop homemade bombs on the miners. A combination of poison gas and explosive bombs left over from World War I. Oh my god. That's insane. There's, I guess it's a small tidbit, but one little thing that I really like about the workers' revolution in Asturias in 1934, I think it was. I keep getting the year mixed up with the Civil War, but yeah, I think it was 1934. Since they completely disconnected from the Spanish government, they had to make up their own currency. So they took the Spanish money that already existed, called pesetas, and they had one guy called Bellarmino to sign them. He literally signed every coin and every bill himself, and then it would become official currency, and they called it Bellarminos. You can still find those if you're looking like to collect historical memorabilia. There's still some of them being collected, like actual real life Bellarminos, and I really want one because I just want to have a coin called Bellarmino because it's just signed by this one guy. Because there was a communist revolution. That's amazing. So if you guys ever come across historical memorabilia and find Bellarminos, just let me know so I can grab one. Shit was whack. For instance, workers and their families would live in a coal mining town where everything was owned by the coal company. Wages were paid, oh yes, by yeah, the specific currency. They have a name that I'm blanking on right now. Oh my god. Yeah, they basically trapped them in the coal town. Yeah. Scrip, thank you. Scrip. You know, I've heard it be talked about again with a lot of cryptocurrency stuff, because they kind of recreate a lot of those same systems that of like closed off currencies where you're kind of stuck with something. So hell no. Hell no, we don't want to come back to that. Okay, I think this could work. If we just like reinterpret the posture a little bit. Now it's, you know, one hand on the ground, one human leg. Yeah, we could definitely make this work, I think. To make it feel like it's creeping behind. Maybe we should make it a bit smaller, because I think we're going over the human size. Did I save? Good question. I might have not, but now I have. Very passionate about this stuff. Oh no, you don't have to be sorry about that. It's definitely important stuff to be aware of too. Because these kind of horrible systems, well, people are always going to try and recreate them because they were probably very profitable for those companies. So it's very important to be aware of this stuff, to not let it happen again. Hell yes, share your special knowledge with us, guys. I really love that. I kind of love that. One of the things about the internet is that you can just mention a topic, and if you're lucky, there's like an expert or someone that knows, is very knowledgeable about it. They'll just pop in. That's some of the things I love about Twitch chats. So, you know, we might be silly guys over here, but with all our little tidbits of knowledge combined, all of our neurons combined, we can approximate like a smart person. Yes, I think the latest iteration of like people trying to bring back script is like those tech companies trying to pay people in crypto, that then only kind of works in their own ecosystem. So it's essentially just, you know, script with extra steps. Something funny about this is I love the idea of a werewolf or were thing in overalls. Okay, I might try to find a different image of an opossum with its hands on the ground, so we can have, you know, the kind of the hands interacting with the ground instead of just kind of floating above. Big ol' scams. Yep. Let's see, maybe the other one we got? This... Oh, I mean, this one has very good ones for the feet, maybe. Oh, this definitely needs a tail as well, right? Okay, let's actually bring it in. I think it's here. Yep. Partner's parents are big old oil people with mid-executive positions. I have to muzzle myself. Gotta show restraint. Maybe we'll use the ears from this image as well. Or at least one of them. Literally frothing. Don't worry about the camera going wonky, it's not you. It's Photoshop. Oh, that is not very good. I'll have to do some manual cleanup for this hair, or just not use it. It might be fine with some manual cleanup. Oh, what face do you prefer, actually? This one's slightly sillier. This one would, I think, fits better the overall scene, but I don't know. Depends on how silly we want to go. I guess since we have Zane here, I will let Zane have the last word. You the boss today. Both inherently silly. That is true. The second one works better. Yeah. Yeah, it does fit the posture better and everything. And we can even just include the whiskers directly. Like so. Okay, I'm still keeping the back of the face because it does have some nice hair here in the back. So I'll just leave it there in the background. Kind of mix them both a little bit. Okay, now the hand touching the ground. Let's see if we can get one of the ones from here. I mean, they're not really touching the ground. I feel like either this or this could work. So let's try them both. Okay. These are just some quick cuts, just so we can see how it works. I mean, yeah, we could use them both really. For example, this arm here, which kind of ends nowhere, we could have it over, or even, we could have it be around the tree, kind of grabbing onto the tree like this, or over the knee. Or we could flip it here. Hey, Lipimera TV. I think that's it. Probably said that wrong, but welcome. mean, that one could also work on the ground, kind of like this, kind of like walking on your knuckles. Like those arms, like the arms themselves are just kind of used for support, and it's not really standing on them. A bit like a gorilla walk. Also, I guess that's more of an Easter egg, but I love that we're using images from the an opossum that belongs to the President of the United States. It's just inherently funny as well. Hey, thank you so much. And I did say it right. Hell yeah. Sometimes I know how to pronounce things. Okay, let me try the other arm here. Now it's technically a foot, but I don't think it'll matter at the level of detail we're working at here, because we're only seeing kind of the little claws popping out. Just need to make it way larger. Kind of same vibe of walking on your knuckles. Could work as well. We'll see, we'll see. We have both of them. We can decide once we put the other arm, so we don't have, maybe so we don't have both arms being the same image. Okay, I want to take the whole thing and cut it so it's behind the tree. So we're going to reduce the opacity. Now it's a ghost. Let's try and select the tree. Trying to decide if I want to redeem googly eyes. Trying to cut it now is the time. Well, that choice is yours to make, my friend. Okay, let's see. Now we increase the opacity again. Hey, there are the googly eyes. Silver Witch did it for you. Okay, so obviously we're giving googly eyes to our possum creature. For Zane here, don't worry, these are just for the stream. And for the noobs, we love putting googly eyes during the streams, but they are just for us. They are our little secret. They don't appear in the final image. They're just a little treat for you and I. The choice yoinked away from you. I mean, you can redeem more googly eyes. No one told you you couldn't. And in the second redeem of googly eyes, you get to choose if you want another set of googly eyes somewhere else in the image, or if you want to add angry eyebrows to these ones. Both are very respectable choices. I've been felled by a swift and merciless adversary. Sorry. So I got the second redeem in angry eyebrows. I knew you would ask for that. I know you too well. And we'll give him a little bit of a stroke. Beautiful. Now it's even better. I make them really cute. I just make them crudely drawn because I think it's funny. Okay, now we're gonna take that tree selection. We're gonna shift it a little bit like this, and with a bit of feathering so it feels more natural, hopefully. It okay? Crudely drawn is cute, exactly. And then anything that's on top of this and next to the tree, we'll just get like these hard shadow from the flash. Just like, you know, this guy, for example, is casting a shadow like this. Anything behind the tree will get that strong cast shadow. We'll still have a lot of integrating work to do between the two parts of the image, but that'll get us started. Nice angry eyes. Another set of googly eyes. Okay, what? A mustache. Ooh, okay, that's a new one. Okay, let's do a mustache. Yeah, Zane, this is just for context. We do these during the streams. They don't appear on the final image. They're just for us. They're just our little secrets. Let's do a crudely drawn mustache. Is that appropriate for the times? Hope so. A little handlebar. Oh, of course, this should be outside. Yeah, that's why the stroke looked weird. Now it looks like it's steps away from becoming an evil top hat villain from a black and white movie. Which is a good thing. Another set of googlies? Or do you want a top hat? Should we do a top hat? Okay, let's do googly ass facts, man. Next one gets a top hat. I guess this guy just gets one googly eye. Not a set. Okay, I guess that means top hats. You sounded really excited about a top hat. You know it. me just get some off of Google Images. We can do that since we can. We're not gonna add it to the final image. Let's see. We get a top hat that'll fit. Give me a second. Can it? Doesn't let me download it. Hold on. Will it fit perfectly? No. But that's part of the fun. It's kind of sideways. Like it doesn't fit on its little possum head. Very cute. It's jaunty. It's beautiful is what it is. Oh no, capitalism. Turns out this whole time the Were-Possum was just a specter of capitalism. What a turn. What a turn of events. Okay, so I was looking into adding the strap here, but it's covered by the collar. So what I think we could do is just get whatever we can. Okay, what image is this? That's the base one. I need to start naming these layers because I'm getting lost. They all have the same name. It's left side. Okay. It's right side. I think all of these form the arm. There we go. Give it a monocle next. Okay, a crudely drawn one. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll copy the body layer here. I'll get at least the top of the strap, since that might be of some use. And the other strap we don't really care about, since it's covered by the face. So we're all good with that. And we'll have to remove the hair that goes above it, kind of like it's, you know, pushing the hair down. That would be on the right side layer. And a bit on the face layer. There we go. So I got the corner of the strap here. And I think we can take like a little strip of this. That's a bit of a shitty strip that I just took. It's not very good, but hopefully it'll be good enough. Now draw him yassified. That sounds extremely cursed. Oh, we also need to make up a backstory for this fellow here. I'm thinking he is a logger, just a regular logger that got infected by the Were-Possum. He got bitten by a Were-Possum, and he now hunts his own co-workers at night. I guess it's a metaphor for capitalism? I don't know. We can figure that out. We should definitely tie it to the events of the time. The events of the period. Metaphor of child labor? How so? You can't just say that, you have to explain yourself, y'all. There we go, we got a strap. Now of course we need to have some hair kind of popping, kind of covering it a little bit. Because right now it feels a little bit floaty, like it's not inside. Like it's not interacting in any way with the body. So first we're gonna give it a regular shadow. Just to create a little bit of an indentation. And then I think we'll pick, let's see, one of these layers. And we're gonna have something like this. Maybe lighten. I love how it just appears like that. I mean, we're talking about child labor in terms of the images we found, but I don't think this could work as a metaphor for child labor, unless this Were-Possum is a child. The ghost of Possum's past. Maybe the Were-Possum is taking vengeance on the loggers because they are destroying the possum's home. So it's one of those, you know, nature's revenge stories, which is nice. Okay, so hopefully now it's a little bit more immersed in the fur. I'll probably give it some more touches later, but for now, it should be good enough. Let me see it without the googlies for a sec, just to see if we got the shape. I think it feels pretty werewolf-like in shape, just a general, like, you know, very humanoid shape, the length of the arms, etc., but very fuzzy. Now, should we do an arm kind of popping up from behind the tree here? So we can take this. I think that's the arm, yeah, or the hand, sorry. Dapper, more googly eyes? Okay, where should we put googly eyes next? Help me out, y'all. The arm in the back will raise. You could, oh, like wrap it around the whole tree there. That might be a lot. Okay, where do the googlies go, y'all? Should we give them to this guy? Or the tree? Maybe the tree is sentient. And the fact that they're cutting it is even more evil now.
I want to send a telegram to West Germany. That's right. Message reads, need samples immediately. Just wanted you to see the sample I built from my design.
Like so. Is it frowning? Oh my god, yeah, okay. You're totally right. Oh, hold on. Wrong googlies. Perfect. It's going, oh no, don't hit me. Incredible. The shaking of the eyes every time it's struck. They just spin wildly in circles from the momentum. There we have it. Little possum hand. Maybe it's a bit bigger than the other one. Maybe it should be smaller. Also, hi, empty calls. The hand is from the other possum, the one we used for the face finally. I'm good, Cos. Thanks for asking. It almost looks like an ape arm. Also, yeah, I made it go like this, kind of like a gorilla arm touching the ground. I'm still not super sure I want to go for that arm, so I might give a quick look for other possum arms, possum hands. Just to see what other options we have before closing it off. Because in this image, I mean, we do have this one. And this. Oh, this one might be good to wrap around the tree, actually. Actually be better than the one we have. Let's give that a try, why not? Oh yeah, tail. Let's see. Let me finish this first. Yeah, we could have a tail pop up from the back there. Okay, this arm might, or hand might actually go better than the one we had. The lighting also works better, so we won't have to edit that as much. So yeah, we can probably have part of a tail or something. Like just a little bit coming from the back there. Okay, I guess their possum hands are fairly symmetrical since they don't have a thumb. I don't know exactly how to flip them. I could use this for the back of the hand, since in the other picture it kind of disappears. So we could have sort of the suggestion of fingers from this other hand. There we go. That should work better, I hope. So yeah, possums have like these very long tails, don't they? That wrap around things. I don't know if they use them for like climbing or holding on to stuff. Also, boy, it's warm in here today. Oh yes, more googly eyes, alright. They keep multiplying somehow. Let's see, where's the arm? Here. But yeah, I like this arm better now. I think the other one was just a bit awkward. Like this just works a bit better. Okay, now we need to fix up a couple things in the arm. What I want to do is take this texture here, which is the full body picture. It's just so silly. The full body image of this, to kind of fill up this little hole here that I think was originally this part, but it was just like too bright and weird. So what I'll do is just fill it up with this furry patch here. It should give us a better lighting. Patch up some holes. And then we do have a bit of a problem here with the original body. There's the actual sleeve and the original arm that's kind of popping through a little. So I'm gonna first remove that so we don't get any weird, you know, popping out from it. And then I might use a copy of this again, since it works quite well. We sort of continue the arm, flip that vertically, so it's falling down. And that kind of covers the whole thing. Okay, anything else that's weird? There's a little bit of sleeve right there. I'm gonna try and cover it with the surrounding textures. So you just get like a dark area. There we go. Okay, let's check what do we have so far. And give me a second too. Oh, it's so annoying. I've been, for context, for those who haven't seen the last few streams, I've been sick. Like, just this nose cold all week. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. It's really kind of you. What would I do without you guys? Probably not save at all and lose a bunch of hours of work. That happens. That has happened. That has happened on stream. Also, this is a PSB already. God damn it. It's large. Okay. Just save it as a PSB. Sure thing, boss. Okay, then we have two things to figure out. Like two other main things to add, which would be maybe a foot here, or part of it, and a tail. And I think with that, our Were-Possum is more or less constructed. Then we just have to integrate it a bit better into the picture, and that should be it. So let's see. We did have an arm we didn't use. This one here. That was actually part of the foot. I don't know if that would work here though. Oh, that is a very large image. That's why it's a PSB. We know now. Okay, we could have the claws like slightly pop from the back or something like that. If you could call those claws, maybe just like little thingies. I kind of have to work zoomed out like this because the base image is very large. So I was thinking something like this, where you can see the fingers contacting with the ground. We also have to fix up the selection here. Okay, don't worry that it's too dark. It'll blend with the background quite a bit, so it's only going to be a tiny detail. Now the tail. How's that? Heathen? Oh, Heathen's Hammer. Thank you for the follow. Let's see what kind of tail we got here. Just a little bit of it popping up. Is it like scaly? What a strange tail they have. Kind of scaly, isn't it? We could use part of that. I mean, using the same image is always nice. Here we don't really have a lot of tail. just a reminder of what pure goblin mode looks like. Yeah, it kind of feels like a rat tail. They're just big old rats, aren't they? Okay, so we have a little bit of it here, but I think we'll just pick something from a modern picture of the possum. So let's pop into browser. Let's, oh my god, I got a lot of tabs open. We're gonna start closing them. It's gonna take a second. Oh my god, okay, now. All tabs are closed. Let's just look here on Unsplash, it should be enough. Possum. Oh, 3? Oh, we do have a very nice tail here though. So that might work. Maybe possum without the O, that'll give us both actually. They're marsupials, not rats. But they're rat-like. They're ratty boys. my god. Just carry the baby. They're so cute. Okay, we do have one image where the tail is nice. Wait, we have this one too. That's okay. Yeah, that one actually has a bit more curve. It's a bit more interesting in shape. So that should work a bit better, maybe. That website, that's Unsplash. See them near your apartment. Oh, how lucky. I'm sad that they don't really exist over here. Oh, we do have one very fun animal. Also, don't worry about the camera going wonky. Photoshop is annoying sometimes. Okay, we do have one very funny animal. Let me just do this quick little detour just to show you guys what a Desman is. Look at the absolute lad. Look at this nosy, wet rat. It's just the creature. This is the creature. There's a small population of them in the northern Iberian Peninsula, which is the ones I've just looked up. But there are Desmans, I think, in like Russia and stuff that are way more common. They just have the longest of noses. Oh, this one just... Oh, it's a painting? Oh no. I think it is a painting. Not sure if there's an original image. Okay, this was the image I was looking for. Look at these lads. Look at them. They're just having a laugh. They're so nice. They're just having a little laugh. Anyway, that was the detour. So we don't have opossums, but we do have Desmans. I've never seen one IRL in my region because, yeah, they are extremely rare, unfortunately. And they also hang out at night, and they don't really leave like urbanized areas, like, you know, rats and opossums. They hang out in, you know, like very clean streams, etc. So anywhere polluted they just leave from there. Poor little lads. Are the eyes vestigial? They probably work fairly well, but they're nocturnal, so I don't know. They probably are used to work in darkness. I use a tablet. They're called Desmans. I'll write it in chat. Okay, where should the tail be? So either coming from the back here and going in front, so something like this, or hanging out in the back here above the head. What do you guys think is better? Because we could do both with this same layer. So down here, obviously we'd give it a shadow instead, we'd make it a bit more noticeable. Over here, maybe even like this. Yeah, I think I like it better on the ground as well, Zane. Because it feels a bit more natural. Like, I don't know how possums are able to control their tail, but they're not like hanging out in the air like this, right? They're usually just hanging down. Also, Zane is the boss, so since he commissioned this, pretty much keep him down. Okay, then this makes a lot more sense. I think something like this, like going behind the leg, maybe can have a little bit of shadow from the leg itself. Right behind it, it should also cast a little bit of shadow. Thank you, Zane. Okay, now we take all of this. All of it. Up till the black and white. Let's group it up. Let's give it some levels. We'll bring the googlies back after that, because right now we need to figure out all the levels. Okay, so what we'll do first is pick from the background the whitest and the blackest area, because we need to set those as limits. Then we'll check 228 for the brightest and 37. 228, 37. So that'll sort of limit how dark and how bright everything can be, and hopefully, you know, like this was pure black before, now it's as black as the background. Thank you, Vesmon. And thanks for the follow, Gustavo. Now we can bring back the contrast, but in a way that those limits are respected. So now, as you can see, the contrast feels more like this guy, for example. And get a bit further back from the camera. You'll pet that possum at your own risk. So I love this face. It's so cute. Okay, this face here, it has the problem of being a bit overblown in this area. So what I might do is, well, first try to fix that a bit with levels. So there's little we can do. So what I'll do instead is pick up, for example, this texture and it's just so funny. Pick up an area that's more or less bright, like the side of the face here, but that has a little bit of texture to it. And we'll just put it on top. Then go for underlying layer here. Then obviously remove all the eyes, etc. Possum fact, the whole playing possum isn't a voluntary act. Like, they can't just turn it off and on. They literally get so anxious they go into a coma. Oh, the poor lads. Relatable. Also, Sarai and Nancy, you know each other? I'd actually pick a darker area, then just manually brighten it. Might work better, actually. Hold on, this will look weird for a little moment. But it's fine, don't worry. Everything's under control. We're just hopefully adding a little bit of texture to this. Oh, from Brawlha, okay. Cool hat dude. Thank you for the follow. Why doesn't that work well? Okay, I added this multiply, use that a little bit, and hopefully at least it adds a bit of texture to an area that just didn't have it before. And now we can add a bit of our own lighting. Also, we're talking about opossums playing dead. Have you guys ever seen goats fainting and just falling down when they get startled? It's very, very funny. Fainting goats are the funniest. So I guess it's fairly similar to opossums playing dead, quote unquote. Like there might be a similar mechanism behind. Or I might be completely off base. That's a very real possibility as well. I'm trying now to wrestle the lighting on the side of the face into something that makes a bit more sense with our image. Hopefully now that looks a bit better. Yes, Sora, thank you for the video. Let me show you all the video, I guess. In case someone has never seen Fainting Goats. I guess I'll play it without sound just in case there's copyrighted stuff. You know how Twitch gets about that, but they just fall. They just drop. I think it's just when you startle them a bit. It's just like ragdoll physics. And they just get up, they're fine. This layer is empty, okay. Let's turn it into a soft light layer. They define the laws of gravity. Okay, so over here we gotta work with this flash photography style. So I'm essentially envisioning it as anything that's in front of the flash is very lit up. As things get further away or kind of bend away from the flash, they will become darker. So that's essentially what we're working with here. And also the flash comes from the center. So as we get to the edge of the camera, things will start, like the light will start bending away. That makes sense. Like it'll start, instead of catching it directly from the front, it'll catch it a little bit from the side. Like here, right? The front of the face should be fairly well lit up. The side of the face, not as much. Also, I guess I forgot this very simple thing. We should do a shadow behind our Were-Possum here. Something that also covers the background. Got a second interview. Hell yeah, Maxel. A bit of shadow from the face into the body Okay, so we're essentially just exaggerating the lighting a little bit. And every time something is in front of another thing, it'll just cast a shadow on it. That's the gist of how Flash photograph is usually recreated. Good job for Mechtel, if you don't mind me asking. Does Mr. Were-Possum have a name? Oh, that's a very good question. Zane, come here. Let's find out. Let's figure out a name for this thing. Like a name. Okay, it has to be a name that sounds like a regular person from the area, from like West Virginia or something. Yeah, like an archetypal, I don't know how to pronounce that, Appalachian name. And if it kind of sounds like possum, even better. Jebediah, Ezekiel. Oh my god, this was so good. So a lot of biblical names then. Buford. Buford, is that how you pronounce it? I think I've heard that one before. Well, that's words for sure, Mechtel. No idea what that means. Oh my god, Bobby Joe, Billy Bob, this is so good. Oh, is Tucker a name from over there? I only know Tucker, the Carlson, the Fox News guy that's so ridiculously like such a zealot. Jethro. Oh, Jethro is very good. Smithers? Is that from? I thought that was from The Simpsons. Oh my god, this goddamn cough. Okay, let me real quick go refill my water. So I got something for my throat. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna leave you here with our friend Jethro, name pending. But I like Jethro. We'll put a little BRB here. Go refill my water and I will be right back, y'all. Once we're back, we'll find a final name for the little guy. Okay, we're back. Sorry for the sudden leaving. I still have a sudden coughing fits, etc. from being sick last week, but yeah, hopefully my throat will be a bit better. Got myself some, those little cough drops here. Don't know what the real name for them is. Eucalyptus candy. I don't know. It's good to keep your throat kind of less scratchy. Was that Jethro H. Maxim? I like that a lot. Also, let me catch up with Chan. Oh my god, okay, that's a lot to catch up with. Okay, so in terms of names, I think Jethro is still the forerunner. What do you guys think? And what kind of surname should we get? I think since Jethro doesn't sound like Possum, we should get a surname that kind of sounds like Possum. Make a little wordplay there, right? What do you guys think? Well, I was gonna say some possum sounding nickname. I was gonna say Trash Panda, but those are not possums. Those are what's their name? I forgot their names. You know, Trash Pandas. Raccoons. Thank you. Muss up. Oh, possum backwards. Muss up. Could that be a surname? Does that fit? What do you guys think? I do like the idea of possum backwards. It's like a Marvel type name. You know how Marvel Comics like to name all their characters like something with a pun or with some strange alliteration. Jethro P. Awesome. The only name I can think of for Possum or Possum Man is Stinky Pete. Oh my god, okay, hold on. Jethro, maybe its nickname is Stinky Pete, or just Stinky. Muss up? I don't know. Let me know if you guys can think of other surnames. Jebediah Muncher. Oh my god. Okay, no, Tick Muncher has to be the how about this? Jethro Tick Muncher myself. Kind of like he got a bad nickname when he was caught eating a tick, because you know that's just the possum instincts. Kicking in. I think we could go a bit darker. Yeah, that fits. Oh, here's another thing we should do. So you can see the background is all kind of scratched up. That's important. We can't just add this and make it perfectly clean, because even if the darkest here matches, it won't really work because it doesn't have all the scratches, so it'll still feel like it's not part of the image. So I think we do have a pretty good area we clone stamped. When removing the ass guy, which is a real thing. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I'm very sorry for you, and I'm very sorry that you've never heard of the ass guy, but that was a real guy that existed in this image. What we can do is cover the whole entire thing in the scratchy texture. Okay, Zane. I'll post it. We'll post it tomorrow, since I already posted something today, or the day after. Because yeah, I still have the one from yesterday to post tomorrow. So we'll still post it in a couple days. If you want to like synchronize it or something, and we can figure out like we can do it with the whole like voice acted bit at the same time. We can figure something out. But you have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. I'll send you a message, send you the image, etc. right after the stream. Oh no, he's blended into the background. We have deleted him accidentally. No, but the idea is to add this either as lighten or as lighter color. So we get the scratches added to the rest. So this should cover up to the ground. And as you can see, that adds a lot of the scratchy textures on top, which is nice. Essentially what we wanted. And I guess we have sort of destroyed that little tree, or that little thing in the background. Should we bring that back? What do you guys think? We could go here to the whole thing and just very simply remove it from the leaves of this tree. We essentially just have to kind of cut around it with a little bit of patience. Yeah, but that actually just works. That's good. Thanks, Maxwell. Yeah, I think we're pretty close to being there. We need to figure out where to sign this, by the way. I guess there are newbies today, so for the noobs. Oh, and can't forget the googly eyes. Now that we've more or less finished with the face. For the noobs, here's how I sign my images. I have this little symbol or logo or whatever you call it, with a V and an A, and instead of adding it as a watermark, I try to integrate it into the image, somewhere that makes sense, like within the image. So I don't know, could be a good place for this. Oh, thanks for the save reminder, by the way. The overalls. That was my first thought as well. Try to see if any of the workers here. Yeah, I mean they already have a little sticker here. Some axe strikes. Yeah, it might be too obvious because removing the googlies. The tree's pretty barren, like there's only this big strike there. So I'm feeling like this might be the best place. Maybe like embroidered, however you pronounce that. Hard one for me. So we can be here over the, where is it? Here, there's the body layer. First we're going to remove that sticker, or that cloth tag, whatever it's called. Then I'm gonna pick this little embroidered, or how you say that, thing. I am gonna remove the background, then I'm gonna flatten it, and that'll be the base that we're gonna use. You can do like E and A. There we go, I removed the original as well. I pronounced it down here, I think, correctly. Yeah, but at least I have, if I say I pronounce it incorrectly, in case I did. I have an excuse. Also, as I like to say, there is no correct way of saying anything in English because there are still official rules, so I can just make up whatever I want. Like a while ago, I already called dibs on English, on making the official rules for English, because nobody's done that before. So, yeah, I make the rules. And you guys can't complain, because you should have called dibs on it. Made me curious about the origins of that word is mess. Embroidered? Embroidered? From Anglo-Norman French. Embauder? Oh my god. Okay. So it's done some linguistic hopscotch before getting to where it is. Yeah, that works quite well, doesn't it? Okay, now we do final touches. Let's see. That's where the magic comes in. First off, grain, just to match the grain of everything. We got a lot of different source images. And we can mess a bit with the exposure and contrast. Oh, there's still a little thing I gotta take care of here around the tail and this part of the leg. And this, it's kind of washed out around that area, so I should wash the shadows out there. I'll do that after though. Let's see, not really any color things to do, although I could bring back that sepia tone that we had at the beginning. We can do that, yeah. What else? Let me remove the googlies for a sec, so we can see what we're doing on these final steps. Thank you Neon Kids for the follow. Do a little bit of blurring. About a 1. Smart sharpening of around the same level. About a 1. And then we put the camera filter on top. Okay, and then we go below, and over here, as you can see, this whole area is kind of washed out, so we should make that show up in the whole right side of the possum. Our boy Jebediah, or Jethro, or whatever name we end up choosing. And in the shadows, a little bit more shadow here in the back. Okay. And now let's try to bring back those colors. That's a tentative name. Where were the colors? Okay, so we got the original picture here. And we can go above the black and white. Here's the original, by the way, if you missed it at the beginning. There was a guy showing his whole ass, which we deleted. And what we can do here is color. Although that will do a weird thing here where the guy's ass still shows up in the color layer. Which is annoying. So what we can do is blur this a lot till the colors kind of average out. This is the image we get, right? It's the average of the colors. So how does that compare to the original? It actually feels quite similar. That's good. That way we bring back a little bit of that sepia tone. Now we put everything together, we add the filters. We wait for the magic to happen. Compare with before. We brought in a little bit of that sepia. That part is now washed out. And go back to the camera raw a little bit. I like the pose we ended up picking, by the way. I was worried it would look too much like he's posing, but no. It actually looks like he's stalking the others just behind the tree. Thank you, Mector. And since we did end up blurring things a bit, all those scratches have faded in a little. Jethro is a good line and wouldn't hurt anyone. We'll see about that. Still haven't figured out the specific lore, but and how evil Jethro is. But we'll see. So let me get another one of these. Yeah, in terms of scratches, let me see real quick. Let me find my grungy textures. Let's see, maybe something dusty? I love this texture. It's a bad texture. Like, it's not perfectly clear. There's a part that's brighter than the rest. So not only it adds a little bit of dust, which is nice, it kind of washes out a part of the image and adds a bunch of texture there. Makes it feel like print, like a bit of an imperfect print. Type of possum to be unaffected by rabies and gives it to you anyway. Let's see. Could also add a little bit of daguerreotype scratches. I don't know if that would work. This used to be someone's portrait, which is funny. Okay, this makes it for some big scratches. They don't really add that much. Okay, let's add some of these grunge textures. These ones might be good. Okay, that goes well. It's just a little bit of dust. Really beating the shit out of this photo. Now I'm trying a few, but I've just added these two for now, which don't do that much. I could also move the washed out part to here. I actually kind of like it there, because it helps fade in our subject. Yeah, it's usually nice to layer a couple different textures. Depends on the type of image you're going for. If you want something a bit more textured, like, I don't know, something printed on paper, for example, then it's often good to layer a bunch of them. In this case, just a bit of dust and scratches. You need a lighter touch. You don't need to do as much. But yeah, there we go. That's our boy Jethro. And that's our boy Jethro as an old school villain. Jethro just wants some grubs. Just out there looking for worms and ticks. That's why they call him Tick Muncher. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our edit for the day. Oh my god, we've been live for nearly 4 hours. That's been quite a lot. It went by real quick. I thought we were live for a couple hours. But there we go. Jethro is very cute. But yeah, that, hold on. There is Jethro. That's gonna be our, how many? 4th commission done. I got my commission paper here. I guess you can't see a lot of it because this camera can't really focus on paper. But that'll be our 4th one out of 10 total commissions. So we're doing good time, I would say. We're going to want to stream, more or less. Some of them I work on after the stream, depending on what the client wants, of course. Because at the end of the day, they're commissions. But I don't think we'll need to do a lot on this little Were-Possum. I'll probably hold off on posting it until Zane, who commissioned it, who is also a voice actor, Zane and I might figure out something fun to, like, some little voice thing with Jethro to post maybe at the same time. We'll see how available Zane is and if we can figure something out. Otherwise, I'll probably post it a couple days from now. Can't wait to see you on Twitter. Yeah, probably a couple days from now, since tomorrow I want to post the one we did yesterday, the AI surgery ghost. So yeah, I guess we're doing so many edits, they're kind of queuing up. I can't post them the next day. Going through them fast. Yeah, quite fast. Especially because, you know, I did a special out of schedule stream today to get another one done. Tomorrow we'll be working on a comp for Ocean Man on the Discord. I don't recall their name on here, but we'll be doing a nervous system angel, who is an OC of his, and it's this huge, bright humanoid shape that's kind of made from stars, so it's all like super bright and blind the camera a bit. And inside this bright shape, there's a nervous system kind of floating around. So we'll do that, kind of floating around in space, seen from a space station or something like that. That'll be the one for tomorrow. I do be working fast and streaming a lot. I mean, for the benefit of everyone, I do want the people who commissioned me to get their edits better early than late. I do also want to get through all the commissions, so we can also do some personal work before I have to open commissions again. And it's also fun. We get to do a little marathon. The commissions are also all like very fun things that I think you guys are enjoying as well, like, or they're enjoyable to see for you guys as well. So yeah, going through them fast for sure. Yeah, the one for tomorrow is going to be rad. Oh, sorry about the noise there. Then depends on probably for Friday we'll be doing another one for Rose Soma here on the chat, who you might have seen around here, which is a person looking in the mirror, looking at their own back and kind of trying to reach their own back, and you can see under the skin the silhouettes or the shapes of insects kind of crawling around. So that one we'll probably do on Friday, because Rose can't be here on Thursday. I may do a stream on Thursday, we'll see, for another one of these found footage edits for a folklore creature from Catalunya, who's similar to the Pesadillo we did a while ago. So yeah, we got a bunch of cool ones. And then we got 3 pet commissions. So for this, I don't know, I offer like several commission types. The most common one people take is found footage, which is these kind of image, right? Just, you know, adding a creature to an image. And the other one I offer, the cheaper one, is a pet commission, in which you send me pictures of the pets and I turn it into a monster. So we have 3 of those. We might be able to get through the 3 of them in a single stream. So that one will be for another stream either this week or next one. Oh yes, and we got Sora's Fungi. More folklore, yes. Yes, someone commissioned me to do folklore stuff, which is very fun. And we also get to do some more Spanish folklore from other parts of the peninsula. I would like at some point to do folklore from the area I just moved into, the Canary Islands. They do have some very interesting folklore that comes from the native islanders from before the Spanish came. And it's kind of survived through all these culture changes. And yeah, just like very folklore with a lot of history to it, which is very fun. There's, for example, in one of the more volcanic areas of the islands in Lanzarote, there's this very volcanically active area called Timanfaya. It's also a protected natural park. There's a legend from that area that the devil lives there. And there's this kind of like devil character, which is often just referred to as a devil, but probably has a pre-Christian origin. And it's just this little devil guy that lives in the caldera and does all sorts of mischief. So that should be a fun one to do. Make a free image since the commission went viral. Yeah, why not? Just a little one. But yeah, and that's all the commissions we got for the moment. Depends on how much time we have once we're finished. Maybe by the last stream or the last couple streams, I'm gonna like maybe reopen them just during the streams. So if someone picks a commission slot during a stream, we'll get to work on it during that same stream. So maybe as we work on the pets or something like that. I don't know. It could be fun. But yeah, that is the plan for the next few days. We definitely have a stream tomorrow around the same hour as today. Well, today we started late, so around what is it? Around 6 p.m. Eastern, I think that is. I still have to check my time zones. So look out for that tomorrow, and the day after I still don't know if I'll be able to do a stream, but on Friday for sure. So it's gonna be a pretty packed week, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna be fun. I love doing these commissions. And let me just quickly check if there's anyone cool to rate right now. Nope. Okay. So guys, that will be all for today. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble as we made this little Were-Possum, just creeping around, about to attack some loggers or something. Guys, hope you have a great time zone wherever you guys are. I will see you tomorrow again for more commissions, so stay tuned. See you then.